Hey, what's up? It's Rashad. Antonio. Emergency episode for the MCU Collective. We
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
back.
whoop, whoop.
Hey, man. We tried to tell y'all last week we're gonna be back just in case, and we
Yes,
are.
sir. Mm-hmm.
Teaser trailer for Fantastic Four First Steps dropped at 8 o'clock this morning. They had a whole countdown. I was up and ready at 7
Oh,
to
boy.
reaction. And it
Nice.
was just, it was cool though how they did it. It was like it had it in Huntsville, Alabama at
Okay.
NASA. And they
Oh, wow.
had like before the actual launch, quote unquote launch, they
Uh,
had
uh,
like they're showing like footage and like stock images of like old school NASA, like a very 60s vibe. It was
mm-hmm.
cool, but I had to go to work, so it was like it kind of pissed me off too. But anyway. Reactions on it's on the channel. Reactions on the
I ain't even
channel.
I ain't even see your
Nah, it's
reaction or
all
anything
good.
yet.
It's not that much. It's a slight reaction. I have more
Yeah,
to say
okay.
after the words, after the
Mm-hmm.
fact.
Okay.
That's on the channel now. Go back and check that. Also, tomorrow we'll be back with Spider-Man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Mega Spider-Man. Anyway, let's focus on the good because Pedro Pascal is an ally if he ain't one. If he ain't nothing, he an ally. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. Indeed.
So this okay, so I I saw this trailer, right?
Yes, sir.
And my initial reaction was, okay,
Okay.
I like I, I'll just be honest, I wasn't overly wild about the trailer.
Okay. Same.
But they nailed two things. And the two
Mm-hmm.
things I think they need to nail the most
Mm-hmm.
is the aesthetic,
Mm-hmm.
and then secondly, the all important vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And they nail those two things
Mm-hmm.
out the park because
Mm-hmm.
this looks like the Jetsons on screen.
Yes.
Like
You know what
it's
else it
so
also
good.
look also looks like? First 10 minutes of Fallout.
It does. With a bit of a film grain. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
with the yeah,
Because
right.
because Fallout it looks really clean
Right.
until,
Uh-huh.
the fallout happens.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, but this looks like it looks like even the in the trailer, the aspect ratio was 4:3.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And for my Gen Alpha, Gen Z people, four by
Uh-huh.
three is the aspect ratio that TVs used to be in, and then they stretch it out to like 60 mile an hour cinematic. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's everything that I wanted to see out of a teaser. They gave me. It even gave us the back of
Galactus.
Galactus' head, and
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting that at all.
Mm-mm.
So I really liked the trailer. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't super wowed by it, but like
Right.
everything that it needed to do, like, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm taking first.
No, you good. Go, go,
Oh
go,
yeah,
go.
Michael Giacchino is killing the soundtrack, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the music
Mm-hmm.
is so good. You can even
Mm-hmm.
hear at the end of it, like the motif is like it says Fantastic Four in the song. So like it's damn near perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't
Yeah.
even lie. It's really good.
Yeah. My first initial reaction is I was looking at this and going back to what you said with aesthetically, I was like, yo, this looks really good. There, I said, this looks really good. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. With that, also, like you said, the vibes. It gives the straight up vibes of you. It basically, this Bay trailer basically gave you the origin story of the Fantastic Four without it having to really be in the movie. So you can go into this
It really
with an
did.
eye. You can go into this with an idea. So let's just say you know nothing about the Fantastic Four, or your last encounter of the four Fantastic Four was that trash ass version that had
2015.
Miles Teller, who's a great actor by the way, but that was a
Yeah.
horrible movie, along with you know what I'm saying, our favorite, Black Prince, Michael B. Jordan. That was that, you know what I'm saying,
It was rough.
that was rough, but this gives a great. But like you said, the vibes wise, man, and like aesthetically, I was just looking like, oh snap, this looks so good. Look at the architecture. Look at because me personally, I'm a big fan of I like to call 60s futuristic architecture. You know what I'm
Yeah, that
saying?
like retrofuturism.
That
Yeah,
retro futurism. I'm a big fan of that. And even the vehicles, the cars and stuff look good, look really good in it. And it was just it was a great trailer. Like I said, it didn't wow me like, oh my God type thing, but I just liked it because it was, like you said, aesthetically pleasing. But the one thing, once again, and me and my because I was at work when this happened, and when this trailer dropped, some of y'all know something. I don't know, I direct television, and I was in the middle of my show, and after I finished my show, I got off. I completely forgot about it. One of the other producers was like, "Hey man, did you see the trailer?" I said, "Thanks for letting me know." I watched it and was like, "Oh snap!" And me and the producer started talking, and "This is what we said." We was like, "We like this because we really have no idea what the hell is going on. We don't know what
yeah,
time period this is. We don't know if this is, you know, we're still playing around in some multiversal stuff or whatever, a pocket dimension or whatever, because it's crazy. It's crazy how it is. It's crazy how it is because Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness kind of, I think, gave us a teaser of what they were trying to do with the Fantastic Four, especially when Stephen Strange met with the Illuminati and you saw John Krasinski as that variant of Mr. Fantastic, and it was like, oh, blah blah, fantastic. He was like, hey, didn't you guys chart in the 60s? And sure enough, you look at this, this looks like it was done in the 60s. Also, shout out too for it has that 60s look, minus the racism. So far from what we see, because you see little black kids
that's what I was
mingling with the
about to
white kids and
say.
stuff.
Cause
You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
so Tom, I'm
I
glad you
pay
mentioned
attention
that.
to little
I'm
things.
glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Cause even in the promotional stuff, I'm not sure if you saw,
Hmm.
they had some promotional posters
Uh-huh.
of just like kids
Uh-huh.
or like scenes, or like the one scene is in like them looking up at the ship,
Yeah.
and then like some scenes of kids playing, and it's like prominently just like little black kids, little black girl looking very
Mm-hmm.
60s, like a little trench
Mm-hmm.
coat, and she's running
Mm-hmm.
and playing, and like it looks like a utopia. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It looks like what we envision America would be by now.
Yeah.
And it kind of
Martin Luther the King dream. That's what it looked like. It
Happy Black
looked,
History Month, guys.
have a,
It kind of makes me feel a little bit sad knowing
yeah.
the actual reality of our world, but like it's just okay. I'm glad. Okay, all right. This film to me feels like a very idealistic, somewhat idyllic
Yeah.
view of
Mm-hmm.
what we would hope our world
Mm-hmm.
should be, especially like in the 50s going to the 60s. That's when like all this stuff was kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
building up to
Civil rights era and
civil
all that
rights era,
stuff.
space
Hmm.
race. And I just like that for me, like to see that
Hmm.
it's going to be really, really unique, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, like I said, I noticed that and was like, oh snap, this looks, what I'm saying, pretty cool. And of course, you get the scene opening up with, Sue Storm introducing some guy who's a tour like, hey, welcome to the Baxter building. They're at the Baxter building, and they're talking, and Reed is telling them, like, hey, we are a family. Every night we have our family dinner, no matter, what I'm saying, no matter what. I'm pretty sure Dom Toretto from Fast and Furious is very excited
Very
to
happy
to
about
hear
that.
that about family, whatever. And of course, you even see like you see by the way the how they the I'm trying to look word for the thing looks very
Yeah.
good too. It looks very
Oh,
it
yeah,
looks
that is some really good CG on the
yes,
thing.
that's what I meant, CGI. Yeah, the CGI for the thing looks really good, and we don't really see Johnny Storm as Human Torch. You see
You
him
see him a
like,
couple times. You see him once, like jump off the balcony, and then
yeah.
you see him at the end. He's like swooping through the city.
Right. Okay, but do we really see like a close up of him, or maybe I was tripping? I got to go back and see it.
He was semi tripping because like the one where he's on the balcony, it's a pretty close up shot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah. So it's like it even looks good. You know what I'm saying, off of that, and then Kirby looks good too. The robot. You know what I'm saying, the robot that looks like it's like, what I equate Kirby to in this. Like you said, the Jetsons, Rosie. Rosie from the Jetsons, the robot maid that they have or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm for me, the Fantastic Four never was a big deal for, what I'm saying, deal for me in the Marvel universe. I never was really a big Fantastic Four. They do have, but here's the thing about it. Wasn't really a big fan. I did read some stories about them and was like, okay, cool. And I did come to realize that the Fantastic Four is a major part in the in the whole I gotta say MCU, but in the
Marvel
Marvel
Comics,
universe,
yeah.
Marvel comic universe, the Fantastic Four is a very integral part to, what I'm saying, to the Marvel universe with a lot of the stories, what I'm saying, that they have dealing with the villains, what I'm saying, the interactions they have with other groups and other heroes and stuff like that. So I'm really interested to see exactly, like I said, how this fits in. What era are we in? Is this a multi-universal thing? And is this going to end up being, I think this is going to end up coming to Doom is first, right? Avengers Doom. Yeah, somehow Avengers Doom is this gonna tie in with Avengers Doom? And they've already I think released out the bag that it's going to be for this movie. What, one end credit scene they say, Rashad, I've seen?
I
Or
mean, it's shoot. We may get a mid and an end credit because it's
yeah.
at this point like it's kind of needed. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we kind of need to have some resolution with um with this film in certain
hmm
aspects, and also look ahead to the next film. Like I feel okay.
One question before you go forward, going to next. I, I've been seeing articles. I don't know how reputable these articles are. I'm trying to do research and stuff like that. And maybe you've seen some, Rashad, and maybe you know a little bit more. Is it true that Feige is still trying to bring Kang into this somehow?
There have been some rumors going on with that, but the
Uh-huh.
source that it's coming from like isn't it's not even like a second or third tier source. Like you know how you got like bloggers
Uh-huh.
that always like release stuff like like Schneider
Yeah, right, right,
or
right.
like maybe like Murphy's Multiverse
Mm-hmm.
or it's a couple other people. It's not
Mm-hmm.
even on them. It's like below them. And
Okay.
of course, you got like Variety and Deadline, and how
Right, right,
the
right.
major publications.
Uh-huh.
And I don't really give them a whole lot of credence until
Right.
it gets to like maybe if Schneider says something,
Mm-hmm.
or if if like if Deadline and Variety say something, then it's pretty much
Right.
yeah. But I haven't
Right.
seen that.
Okay.
I think because people are starting to see that the rehabilitation of
Jonathan Majors.
Major's career is like
Yeah.
it's starting. That doesn't
Uh-huh.
mean that Feige's gonna go back to that well, because they also aren't taking this into consideration that they changed everything
Yeah.
because of one person. They
Mm-hmm.
changed probably 5 years worth of stuff because of one person.
hmm Yeah.
Why the hell would they go back? Like that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I
Yeah,
got you. Yeah. I was just wondering, have you seen some of this,
I have. I mean,
saying,
but like
okay.
it's kind of par for the course, but I don't believe it at all.
Okay. All right, just make
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's all good. I don't remember what I was gonna say,
I'm
but
sorry.
yeah, no,
I'm
it's all
sorry,
good.
Rashad.
But we talked about some of the stuff that we saw. How
Mm-hmm.
about some of the things that we didn't see? Because
Hmm.
there's some things in this trailer that we saw, like okay, for example, we saw John Malkovich at the end. We don't know who the heck he's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the Fantastic Four. We basically saw their origin story. We even get the
Mm-hmm.
back of their head, like I said, with Galactus. We
Mm-hmm.
get all the vibes, get the
Mm-hmm.
retrofuturism.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that what do you think that they're withholding from us?
Hmm.
aside from the plot.
Right. Besides from the plot, I think they're withholding. Um, Man, that's a good question. I think they're withholding who the main villain of this. It may not be Galactus.
True.
Galactus may
That's
not be
good.
the big bad because we know that there is going to be a version of the Silver Surfer in this. We
Right.
didn't we didn't see the Silver Surfer.
Didn't see the Herald.
Didn't see the Herald of
Um,
Galactus at all.
mhm.
Um, huh. What about you, Rashad? What was some?
I mean,
I
they
need to think for a
no,
second.
it's all
Yeah.
good because I know
Hmm.
I just put it on you. We didn't see Silver Surfer. We
Hmm.
like I said, we don't know who John Malkovich is.
Hmm.
We haven't really seen. Okay, we know that. So if they show flashbacks of the origin, we still don't. And I mean, I get a little bit into the plot. Like we really don't know what that initiating event is going to be, or that inciting incident that's going to lead
Right.
them to the actual.
Like what was the reason they got in the shuttle to go
Yeah,
into
yeah,
space?
yeah. Because
Because we see that they're like, we're going back up again. And then he's telling us talking to Sue in this,
yeah,
Mr.
he said,
Fantastic.
the first
First,
time we went up, we was normal. We came
yeah.
back. We know you was, what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
He, what you call it? Like Ben was like, he was a
Uh,
regular person,
uh-huh.
and Johnny's still Johnny. I
Right.
was, you was invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't shown us some Mr. Fantastic stretch at all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So I'm really wondering if they're gonna change the way he looks from what he did in Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-mm.
Because
Okay.
I'm really curious to that because in Multiverse of Madness it was almost like because they didn't really show him using his stretching abilities for real, other than him getting
Mm.
stretched out and dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A horrible ribbon death. But I wonder if they're gonna like figure something special out for that because we seen Stretchy Boy before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm be honest, like I always thought he looked lame in the movies, how like how they had him look.
Yeah.
But I'm curious they haven't showed us that.
Yeah, and then too, I know that was one thing that Kevin Feige was trying to figure out, especially with Miss Marvel, because Miss Marvel powers in the comics is very similar to Mr. Fantastic, and they basically made her powers be more, you know, energy projection, saying energy projectile, energy projection, like
Yeah,
of shapes and sizes and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm wondering, what I'm saying, I'm wondering what
yeah.
they're
See, he was
going.
probably looking ahead, like I ain't
Uh-huh.
really trying to
He
get
didn't want to
this.
cross. He didn't want to cross the wires.
I don't want to get this. Pakistani girl, this white man's power.
Yeah. I mean, let's just say, to quote the Ghostbusters, he didn't want to cross the streams.
Oh God.
He didn't want to cross
Yo,
the
man, nah, but
streams.
for real though, like
Uh-huh.
and be honest, like I do understand because it was like, yo, one stretchy, she's stretchy, but it's just how comics are because people have overlapping power sets.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
anyway, but yeah, they didn't show us that. They also haven't shown us just like okay, villain wise, they haven't showed us if Doom is gonna appear
Right. Yes.
because
Yes. He is
I
like the main antagonist of the Fantastic Four.
no hints of Victor,
Mhm.
or nothing. So like I really wonder. I think personally, I think that Doom is gonna be in this. I think Doom is gonna be in this a little more than we think he is.
Hmm.
Seeing how this kind of transitions straight into the next movie. That's what
Hmm.
Feige already told us. He said, look, this leads us right into next May with Avengers Doomsday.
Uh-huh.
So there has to be some sort of parallel where where he shows up. I mean, like, in
Yeah.
whether it's like of course for a finite amount of time, whether it's like elongated, whether we get an understanding of who he is, whether he has like a whole lot of like lines of dialogue. Like, I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people are saying like he's going to be in like maybe like a post credit scene.
Right.
I'm thinking he's going to be in the actual movie. I
And
think that. Go ahead.
here's the question: is it going to be Downey Jr.'s Doom, or is it going to
Yes,
be
I think it's.
another Doom?
I don't think we're gonna have multiple Dooms. I think it's gonna be Robert Downey's Doom. And
Ooh,
go
ooh.
ahead.
So you're right. I just thought about it. I think in this universe, Robert Downey Jr., Tony Starks didn't become Iron Man. He became Doctor Doom in this universe today. In this, because I'm gonna go ahead and just say this is a different, complete universe or whatever.
Oh, definitely.
And I think what's going to happen is somehow that universe is going to implode or cross over into our universe, and and that is how Doctor Doom will come into, you know what I'm saying, come into this unit, and I think it's going to cause a problem because people are going to see that it's Tony Stark. They're going to be like, well, this man's supposed to be dead, type, you know what I'm saying, type
All
thing
right.
like this.
I got one for you too.
Okay.
Let's just say if in this universe,
Hmm.
um, Tony Stark never becomes, right?
Yeah.
And Victor Von Doom just happens to look like Tony Stark.
Cool.
Tony's like Victor Von Doom is this universe's anchor being. Let's just
Yeah.
say he figures out a way to leave,
Hmm.
and then the world goes to crap because he's not there anymore. And then the Fantastic Four figure out a way, or something happens to them, and they end up leaving their universe because you already know Reed is gonna be trying to figure out the multiverse. He had the whole board up. I'm pretty sure there was some sort of Einstein Rosen bridge or whatever crap. It could have been all the crap could have been up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna be trying to figure out. And even in the like the leaked trailer stuff, he's talking about that way back from D23. Is
Okay.
it D23? Is it
Yeah.
D23? Yeah.
Hmm.
When like after they announced it at Comic-Con last year. There's a leaked trailer and he's explaining the multiverse to like a class or whatever. So I'm thinking they're gonna be somewhere and boom, they're not gonna and their universe is gonna just implode and they're gonna end up jettisoning themselves to the 616. And it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a fish out of water moment for them, similar to when Captain America woke up after he got de-thawed out the
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah.
So they can be boom in the back in New York City,
Hmm.
back in Times Square, and they're
Hmm.
like, "What?
The
Where the
hell is
hell are
going?
we?
Yeah.
It's so dirty here. It doesn't look. It's
It
not
don't
like
look clean. It ain't
it's
clean
not
like
like
we.
Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like because they film all the movies in Toronto, and Toronto's
Um, yeah,
way cleaner
way
than New
cleaner.
York. So so like I think like that could be like a
Yeah.
probable thing because like okay they can't keep introducing like facets to the multiverse and not utilize those things that you already have. And anchor beings was something that they brought,
Hmm.
and you know what I'm saying I feel like they should keep
Right.
that into the
Right.
future.
Because Kevin Feige wants to put a nice little bow on this multiverse thing and then move on from this to the reign of the mutants, that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, the mutants type thing. And if you and going back to what I, you know what I'm saying, I do like your theory and I agree with it too, but also too what I was saying as well, as far as Tony Stark's becomes in that universe becomes like, Doctor Doom. If you remember, when they announced who Doctor Doom was going to be, that mask he had on as Doctor Doom looked like version one of the Iron Man suit from when he was in that cave.
Huh. That's interesting.
It looked, it kind of resembled version one of the Iron Man suit. Let me see.
I'm gonna pull it up right now. Keep on talking.
Yeah, and that's why I'm really interested to see how, like I said, you know me, I'm always a big fan of how is this going to how is this going to happen? How is it going to come into play or what? You know what I'm saying? How is this going to happen? How is this going to come into the play?
Yeah, I
You know?
feel you because is that's yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting because I'm trying to figure out that's like the main question too because
Yeah.
it's
And then
it's
two, and then two, is this doc? Because remember, in the comics, Rashad, Doctor Doom, he he is a genius, you know what I'm saying, technology wise and stuff, but he also dabbles into the mystic arts as well, where his power, you know what I'm saying, where his power does come from.
yeah, yeah. So like
That
that,
silvery and it
yeah.
has like rivets in. It's giving me, you know what I'm saying, not complete version one of you know what I'm saying, Mach 1 of the Iron Man suit, but
But it's but it does feel like it doesn't feel polished or refined.
right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like we just starting with this. So if that's
Uh-huh.
I never even thought about that. That's real interesting too. Since we out here theory crafting today, like
Yeah.
the another thing too that I think that Marvel's trying to do, like Marvel is really trying to reinvent themselves on the fly
Yeah.
because you have a couple of things that they really don't do a lot. I mentioned this in the when I did a reaction.
Hmm.
One, we haven't had a period piece in a minute,
Yeah.
so we haven't had like a full throwback movie since shoot.
Ca um Miss Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
That was in the night. That was like 95, 90, 94ish, 95 when
yeah,
that when
yeah
that dropped.
that was mid '90s, but
Uh-huh.
even in that movie, they didn't totally commit to the tone. They committed
Hmm.
to the okay, there were no. This is one of my favorite things. I watch. This is like a stickler I am for movies. There were
Hmm.
no anachronisms. Okay,
Hmm.
like even going back further when they did Captain America for Soldier,
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
that was even further back. But
Hmm.
aside from those two things, they committed to the time, but they did
Hmm.
not like the actual how the movie looked
Hmm.
wasn't of the time. Like I know eventually it's gonna look is you're gonna have that normal MCU flair to it. But from
Hmm.
what they showed us on the trailer, aesthetically, they're really trying to make it look like the early 60s.
Hmm.
Like we just got color, Technicolor just really popping off.
Hmm.
People just don't get color TVs at home.
Hmm.
So
You
that's
know,
really where like how it looks.
we're a couple of years out of the space race with Russia and stuff, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Like I think we still in it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
uh-huh.
Russia's starting to fall off. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Sputnik and all that good stuff. But like I really feel like they really want us to be enmeshed in that time period. Because even like
Yeah.
they were saying they were they got inspired by the movie Apollo 11. You know,
Mm.
so
Mm.
Apollo 11. That was the movie. That's the joint with Tom Hanks, right?
Tom Hanks, right? Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. So, like that was very much a period piece.
Yeah.
And that was one of the inspirations. So I really feel like they are dead set on making sure that we feel like we're at this sort of like shoot. For some people, not really for us, like
Yeah.
golden age of America when
Yeah.
it
Hidden
comes
like
to
with hidden figures and everything too,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so yeah, man. But yeah, man. I'm like I said, it wasn't this trailer wasn't a wow, blow you away like, oh, I can't wait. You know, so it didn't, I'll put it like this trailer didn't blow me away like the Black Panther trailer did, or like the first you know what I'm saying, Infinity War, trailer did, but it served its purpose as it's piqued my interest even more, and I have more questions than anything, and I'm happy about that because I didn't want to go into this movie being like, yeah, I think I got an idea what's going to happen here. I'm really interested to see what exactly is going to happen. And and once again, my question always, how does this play along in the big grand scheme of things?
Yeah, and I think with that, I think like okay, the fact that they gave us nothing
Mm-hmm.
but vibes with this trailer
Mm-hmm.
leads me to know that this is about to go crazy.
Mm.
There's rarely been a time where they gave us nothing for a regular movie. Usually for
Mm.
if it's like I'm not talking about like because even like when we had like Infinity War Endgame,
Mm-hmm.
those teaser trailers, those were definitive. Like it was like bam, bam, bam. Those was
Yeah.
vibes, right? But it was
Mm-hmm.
all action. There was a lot of action in those trailers.
Okay.
And even in like the like the individual like first Black Panther trailer, crazy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They had the daggone Run the Jewels with the sound. Well, yo, like that was one of the yes yes one of the best Marvel trailers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But this one right here was like y'all coming. Stop playing games with us.
You know what, though, Rashad? I'm gonna tell you what I think too.
What's that?
This is a vibes trailer, just like Superman was a vibes trailer.
that's what I'm Tony. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
like Superman was a vibes trailer.
And I'll
And
be honest, the Superman
uh
trailer was way better. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it was.
Like
It was a way better,
that
it was a
Superman
way
trailer,
better vibe.
that's
And that's no
yo,
knock
nah,
against
that's
there's no
super
knock against the Fantastic Four trailer. But
because
uh-huh.
they're doing two different things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Superman trailer was trying to evoke hope back into us.
Mm-hmm.
This trailer is just trying to let us know, like, look,
Yeah.
this is about to be different, and that's
Yeah.
really all they're trying to say.
Yeah. That Superman trailer was basically Superman on that, like that Obama poster, hope with the
Yeah,
blue,
yeah,
red,
yes,
white, and
yes, yes.
blue type thing. Like we hit, like yo, like we coming and we here. And this one right here is kind of like a, and the vibes of Fantastic Four is more like a, just in case y'all forgot who the hell we are, who Marvel is. To quote one Sean Corey Carter, allow us to reintroduce ourselves.
For real, because like this
Yeah.
is gonna like I feel like from and I told y'all several times,
Hmm.
Kevin Feige is hella hype for this one.
Yes. Hmm.
He don't never show his emotion about anything. He used to be like, you know what, man, this next movie is where my focus is. They asked this man straight up last year, hey, what you looking forward to most? Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And he has
Remember,
two other movies coming out before this.
remember what 3 years ago when we found out that, you know what I'm saying, they had the rights back, and they was talking, they was like, yeah, we got this coming, but I am so excited that we're going to give you the movie for the first family of of Marvel the way you need to get in. Like, I think this is going, I'm gonna tell you right now, the two franchises that I think are going to be his baby are this one, and when it comes out, X-Men. Because remember, he was like,
Started on X-Men.
he started on X-Men, with problematic ass Bryan Singer. He was like a, well,
He's
he
an
was like
AD.
an AD, and you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? He was an AD on that X. So, this, that, and X-Men and this are going to be his babies, and he's going to go into them writing rooms and everything and be like, this will be fire. This will be right.
I mean, just think about it, right?
Hmm.
From sneaking to giving Hugh Jackman comics because you Brian Singer didn't want people to
Yeah.
read the comics, so he was
Yeah.
from sneaking to giving him comics so you can understand
Uh,
who Wolverine was
hmm.
to leading the most successful serialized unprecedented movie franchise of all time.
Hmm.
It's crazy, and it's just a testament to the force and will behind a person who knows how to cast a vision and also knows how to delegate. So
Hmm.
like it's crazy, man. Like yo, yeah, he's hyped for this.
Yeah, he is. And come July, we gonna see what time it is, man. So you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You know
Yeah,
this.
And you
And
know what, Tony? I hope the next trailer they don't give us nothing. I hope it's
oh
just more
yeah.
vibes.
Hmm.
Give us a splash or two or something, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Give us one action scene or a
Full
tag
trailer, you
team.
ain't even got it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you could just make it extended clips from this trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
well, let me ask you this, Rashad. Since they've given us a teaser trailer for this already, because we was thinking Super Bowl, it was going to happen.
oh,
Or
that's a good
what?
question.
What are we going? What's the trailer we're going to get for? What's the trailer or the teaser that we're going to get for Super Bowl?
I don't know, cause like, look, we not getting it's not going to be nothing for Captain Falcon.
No,
It's
no,
not.
definitely not.
We getting Jurassic World Rebirth tomorrow.
Oh yeah, well, I
Yeah,
need
so
to. I haven't seen any of the new Jurassic Park movie.
you don't
Okay,
have to. Maybe the
okay,
first one. The first one was pretty decent, but the rest of them
okay,
trash.
okay.
I'm
So
yeah.
yeah,
It's
because the OG Jurassic Park just holds a place
yeah. I
in
totally
my
understand. You ain't
in
gotta
my
watch
heart.
them because like
Okay.
because the rest of the Super Bowl is gonna be it's okay. So we're gonna see Mission Impossible,
Uh-huh.
Last Reckoning, whatever they call that joint.
Uh-huh.
Probably end up seeing
Well, I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna probably see. A show trailer or a teaser. Probably Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
and we probably see Stranger Things.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. How long we been waiting for this final season, bro?
3 4 years. It's been a minute. Like I remember during the pandemic, they was talking about they trying to film.
Those kids are grown. Like Millie Bobby's married, ain't she? Now what?
Caleb McLaughlin, he done did like music and everything, waiting for
Uh,
this crap. Nah, yo,
yeah.
so like but nah, it's gonna be interesting to see who pops off. I feel like okay, it's like this. It's gonna be a bunch of WB stuff, a bunch of Warner Brothers stuff,
Yeah.
and Paramount. Because
Yeah.
it looks like Disney ain't footing the bill for this.
Do, do you do you think it might be a I know we're off the topic of this,
It's
but do you
okay. We
do
still
you
talking
think it
trailers.
might be a teaser for the Batman 2?
I don't even think they started shooting that yet.
They haven't? Okay. Okay.
Nah, cause cause what's that Matt Reeves,
Uh-huh.
he hasn't even like finished penning the script.
Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think of some stuff because I'm not just thinking 2025. I'm thinking 26.
Yeah, like
Stuff
I
that's
don't
gonna
like
come out in
yo,
26.
that would be crazy to have a trailer for a movie
Because
next year.
they could do a teaser, not dealing with showing any footage, but showing, I guess, like the bat symbol. I'm just,
I don't know, like it's because they're trying to figure out like what a hype gonna be since Marvel and what company does hold on, I'll find it. It's like since
Mhm.
Marvel's already said, you know what, we not even about to be in the game for this. It's kind of weird to kind of figure out like who's gonna be doing what with these because we was already ready to have, you know what I'm saying, this be it for Sunday.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
nah, so like now it's like who's gonna step up to actually do this. So I don't really know because Universal,
Thunderbolts?
but we already got a full trailer for that, right?
No, we did.
We got a teaser.
I
That was a
think we got
teaser.
just a teaser. Yeah, we just got a teaser for it.
I don't think Disney's gonna spend no money on the Super Bowl. And then also too, I was thinking about just a little more inside baseball.
Hmm.
Disney, like ABC, not doing the Super Bowl. Fox doing the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
it's Fox. Yeah.
So they're not gonna want to. They're not going. Essentially, they can keep that money in the family if it was
Mhm.
on ABC. So you like Universal had Jurassic Park. So it's probably
Okay.
some Universal crap is going to
So
be.
I'm looking at a website right now, Screen Rant, and they're saying that these are possible trailers that we could see for Super Bowl. The live action Snow White, because we haven't seen a full trailer. I mean, I know Rashad, you don't care about it. No, I know, but we've only seen a teaser for that. It hasn't been.
That's Disney, right?
Yeah,
I doubt this. Like,
okay.
yo, I doubt they spend that money.
Another one is the Lilo and Stitch live action.
I doubt it. I just
Uh,
because if they didn't want to have their biggest franchise up there, I'm doubt they're gonna have these other ones. I could
then
be
they got
totally wrong, but
right. And then there's another Disney where they're possibly saying Elio or whatever. I don't even know what the hell that
nah,
is.
that's a new joint, and that's not gonna be up there.
They're saying Thunderbolts. People are, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folk are saying Thunderbolts, maybe. Um, they're saying Thunderbolts. Well, Fantastic Four, but we know it's not. We already dropped that. Um, How to Train Your Dragon, a full trailer for
It's Universal, so they might do
yeah,
that. I'm sorry, that's Paramount, right?
Paramount, uh-huh.
That's Paramount, yeah.
Of course, Jurassic World, like you said. I'm just trying to go through Megan 2.0. I guess they're doing another Megan movie.
Yo,
I never saw the first one. Don't care to
they not
say.
spending no Super Bowl money on that
Yeah.
trailer.
Somebody said there's a movie with Jack Quaid, Novocaine.
They not, again, not doing it.
Okay.
They're not gonna spend all their marketing money for a Super Bowl spot.
Smurfs.
That's gonna be a movie.
Mm-hmm. It's actually supposed to come out July 18th.
Get the hell out of here.
Hold on. Okay. Since it's on Fox, this is a FX for a show, Alien Earth.
They should because they had the most teaser of teaser trailers.
Hmm. And they say the number one definitely is going to be Mission Impossible. So yeah, those are like ones they're thinking that
Yeah,
they could
yeah.
drop. So
I'm really
mhm.
thinking it's gonna be like nothing Disney. I don't think anything Disney's gonna be in it. If it's
Even though it's the Super Bowl, man.
don't care, I don't think they want to spend the money. I'm really thinking they're thinking brands. They're thinking like company wise, synergy wise. I'm because this kind of because when I saw this yesterday, I was like, yo, already the trailer on a Tuesday
Mhm.
before the Super Bowl. Like, why they getting in front of this? Then I was like, oh yeah, Fox is doing the Super Bowl this year, so they probably don't want to spend that money and give it to Fox.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. It says that a Super Bowl commercial this year is going to run you. It costs anywhere from 7 million to 8 million for a 30-second spot.
Yeah, so think about it.
Fox Corporation sold at least 10 commercials for more than 8 million this year.
Yeah,
So 10 commercials for 8 million, so they done made 80 million just like that already.
for 30 seconds, and then you
Hmm.
already know there's gonna be a couple of commercials that's gonna be a minute.
Hmm.
If you have a full trailer,
Yeah. I think
that's. I'm just saying, like,
but
let
you know what they did? They're gonna do what they did last year.
yeah, you
They're
go on
gonna be
YouTube
like,
and check it
here's a
out.
trait,
Yeah,
saying here's
it's
a
gonna be
teaser.
15 seconds. Go on
Yeah.
YouTube for the full trailer.
Hmm.
Y'all ain't slick. You know what I'm saying? Get it for
Hmm.
4.5. And but nah, it's interesting just to think about it because I don't know. Like you're going, I'm really thinking Jurassic Park, Mission Impossible, maybe some random stupid movie that we don't even know is coming out yet,
Hmm.
and a bunch of okay. Who's going to be the dominant regular commercial this year? Because a couple of years ago, you already know what was killing the game, and that was crypto. We had
Hmm.
mad crypto commercials. So
Hmm.
is it gonna? Are we gonna have like a bunch of like random AI commercials this year?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like last year for me, my favorite commercial last year, I'm sorry, was the Dunk Kings with Ben Affleck, Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
was like
yeah.
my favorite, favorite commercial from last year's Super Bowl. So, so we'll see what happens. I think you might be right. I think it's going to be a whole thing with AI because AI is being really pushed, especially with this administration and is yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's being
Skynet, here we come.
yeah, they really trying to yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
trying their best to let us, adopt this as a normal thing. But yeah,
Hmm.
that's all we got for this one, man. Like
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate y'all. Again, we see y'all tomorrow, Wednesday, for Spider-Man,
Yeah.
your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man episodes
Three, four,
four,
five,
five, no, three, 4, and
four and 5.
5.
Uh-huh. Also, man, if y'all stayed this far after we did the Fantastic Four review and
You
talked
should
about the
already be
super,
subscribed.
you are the MVP. Go ahead, hit the click, like, subscribe button. We got, like I said, if you've seen our year in review and our year preview shows, we got some stuff cooking or whatever. We ain't forgot. We still cooking. Stuff takes time. You know what I'm saying? This the slow cook right here, So what I'm saying, we coming. You can check us out, like Rashad always says, on all the socials.
At the Upon Further Review. See you
Hmm.
next time.
Peace out.